Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, this is a video response, video entry for John Macleod's 100 subscriber competition. I shall put a link in the description below. Go and check it out to his channel. He's going to give away some prizes, and if he can make it 250 subs, the prize pot is going to increase. So really appreciate you guys going over and giving him a sub. He's an awesome guy anyway. I met him at Salute, and I hope to meet him again in the future as well. Really great guy, and puts out some good content as well. So what he's interested in is Eldar, of course, and in particular the Biel-Tan army. Now I want to have a quick chat about my Biel-Tan story. So when I first got the Eldar Codex, I wasn't really sure what colour scheme I was going to paint my Eldar in. I'd basically just finished painting my Necrons. Now for me, I know my Necrons are silver, but I always see my Necrons as green. It's all the accessories and all the little glowing balls, the terrain, you know, the rubble, and just like the symbols, they're all green eyes, and that was one thing that I knew I didn't want to do, again, is green. So I wanted to avoid green if I could. Now when I was looking through the codex, I have to say that the army that really took my fancy was the Biel-Tan. I just loved the contrast of the white and the green. But like I said, I didn't really want to paint green. So after a lot of deliberation, I deliberated quite heavily on, if I can find it, I think it's the next page, there we go, the Samhan. Really liked this, but looking at the highlights, the red highlights there just looked so difficult to do. Certainly without an airbrush anyway. So I did look at those. The Ulthwaite, yeah, sorry Clayton, not a fan of the Ulthwaite at all. I really don't like their colour scheme that much. Yeah, I didn't like the yellow, and really I didn't fancy it in any others, to be fair. The one that really stood out for me was Biel-Tan. But like I said, I had this restriction on myself. I didn't want to paint green. So what I did in the end is I exchanged the green for purple. Purple, one of my favourite colours. And I thought, yeah, why not? So I basically used the Biel-Tan paint scheme, but exchanged the green for purple. And the result, of course, was my IDICBeer army, which is purple and white. Now, in hindsight, or not in hindsight, but in afterwards, I discovered actually that was really good way to go, because having my own Eldar like colour scheme means that I can just play any army that I want. You know, I can make these like the Samhan. You know, in my battle reports you hear me call them the IDICBeer. So if I'm playing the Samhan sort of styled list, then I call my army the IDICBeer. And if I'm playing like any other faction, you know, I can do anything that I want from the codex, which I think is really good. So that is my Biel-Tan story. The IDICBeer is basically based around Biel-Tan in terms of the colour scheme anyway. In reality, I'd probably play more Samhan styled, you know, the mech and the jet bikes and stuff. But yeah, that's my little story. So hopefully you enjoyed that, John. Congratulations on the 100 subs. Really hope you make it to 250. Like I said, go and check his channel out. Link in the description below. Thanks for watching.